Assalamu alaikum. This is my second video, so you don't get really much more beginner than that. So I'm going to tell you about the mistakes I've made just starting up. Here's rookie mistake number 1, being afraid to start. I didn't want anyone to find out. I was so stressed. I'd actually made a channel. I had designed a banner and a logo and I'd uploaded them, and there was a channel just there. I was afraid of so many things, of being seen and heard, of failing, of being embarrassed. It wasn't until months later that I actually took the plunge, because I really waited and waited for a fairy godmother to come and just fill my channel with wonderful content, but it didn't happen. And so I just gave up waiting, and then I just decided, no, just do it. I came across some excellent advice by Ali Abdal. He says, just do it. Upload your video. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna watch it. He says NOC, no one cares. That was really actually very good advice. So even though the advice was really good, I was still scared. So what I did was I took a little bit of an easy way out. I uploaded a video that didn't have my voice or my face in it. There were two purposes of starting with Surah Rahman. It's a chapter from the Quran, so I wanted to start with a prayer, and the second reason was that I didn't have to record my voice at all. That was much less scary. You must have heard countless times the content creators saying, the link is here or here or here or here. They point all over the screen. I don't know how to put links on the screen, but I'll find out when I'm uploading this. It will, I'm sure, turn up somewhere. So I'll put links to this Ali Abdal video. Mistake number 2, time management. I really hadn't realized how much time it would take. I completely underestimated it. I thought that because it's a faceless video, it would be easier, at least, because there's no need for nice lighting and a fancy background or makeup. But then I feel more pressure to put something on the screen that's interesting enough to hold attention. I also underestimated editing time. It takes forever, and I am way behind schedule. I was supposed to, the original plan was to have one video every week, but I've already gone more than a week over. Finding good visuals really takes a long time. And one thing I'll tell you is that looking for free visuals is quite time consuming. This brings us to point number 3. One of the mistakes I was making, and I'm still actually making, is trying to be better or aiming for perfection, which is not possible, obviously. Every time I look through what I've made, I can see where I could change it, but there has to be an end to it. I have to know when to stop. I highly recommend Atomic Habits by James Clear. He presents simple concepts and actionable steps to help you fulfill your potential, just as he fulfilled his. He starts with an account of his extraordinary setback in high school. His challenge taught him a valuable lesson. The value of seemingly small changes that compound to yield remarkable results. James shares a practical, actionable plan for building better habits for a lifetime. This led him to formulate the 1% rule, which he applied in his own life, and now I apply in mine. It says that if you can improve just 1% every day, then exactly 1 year later, you will be 37 times better than you were on the day you started. So never underestimate the value of making small, sometimes even imperceptible improvements every day. The key is consistency. So now, my advice to you is don't aim for perfection. Aim to make small improvements every day, and you will be astonished at the results you get as long as you're consistent. Me being me, I had to try out this calculation myself. I wanted to know that it really works. So I made the Excel sheet and the graph, and I found out that it's true. So if you also need proof and you'd like to know how I did it, there's a very short clip at the end which whizzes through the process. Rookie mistake number 4, watch your video. You might be wondering, what happens if you don't watch it? I'm just kidding. But you might think that it's common sense to watch your video. Well, I watched it before I uploaded it, but I didn't watch it after uploading for a couple of days after I'd already got several views. And when I went to watch it, I found out that the end had been cut off. I have no clue how. So then I tried to find out what I could do to fix it, but there was no way except to delete it and then re-upload it. So that was really unfortunate. I lost some views and I lost some likes, but it was at least it wasn't a huge number. Well, see, one of the benefits of nobody knowing, well, very few people knowing about my channel. So yeah, now I know for the future. See, I didn't know this, that I could watch the video once it's uploaded but not published yet. So now I know I can do that. Rookie mistake number 5 is to keep on checking the analytics. I did that. It would have actually been much smarter for me to watch the video than to watch the analytics, but I didn't do that. So once I uploaded the video, then I had to find out how to check analytics. I didn't know that. And once I learned that, then I just kept doing it every 5 minutes and then every 10 minutes. Obviously, I wasn't going to get that many views in 5 minutes. So it was getting really stressful, and I was getting upset, and I was getting discouraged, and it was really not good for my mental health. I just became obsessed. I thought that I had got everything ready and it was just ready to upload after making a thumbnail. So when I started looking for how to make thumbnails good, I found out that I was supposed to make the thumbnail first and have a title and then start making the video. So if I hadn't made this mistake, I wouldn't have realized the importance of this. My video was completely unfocused, even though I knew that I know what it's about, but apparently I didn't. So I had to cut out great big chunks of what I'd already done because it just didn't fit in. And so this is really good advice, and this is something definitely to follow, because your thumbnail has to be good enough for somebody to want to click on it. Number 7, background sound. Well, I have recorded the sound on this so many times, so I did get some experience. Background sound is inevitable. Yesterday I was doing it and I was wearing a starched shirt, and that was making a lot of noise. Kids, doors, dogs, life, people knocking on the door, all of that happened. I kind of got a bit upset, and I'm recording this on the voiceover on my phone, and so I was getting calls in between. So part of the process, part of life, and I just thought, okay, I should be grateful that I have people to disturb me. So that is a blessing. So take it positively and enjoy the process, and just go back and record it again. I found out that I sounded really scared and I was speaking very slowly, so now hopefully it's a little different. I will improve with time, inshallah. So switch off the fan, switch off the aircon. It's 38 degrees Celsius right now, which is around 100 degrees F, but that's okay. I can do this and enjoy it and be grateful. But eventually I will figure out how to remove the sound. The background noise outside, traffic and whatever, I can still hear it. And the final mistake, forgetting to put in attributions. There is a lot of free material out there, but some of them require you to give them an attribution. Please don't make that mistake. I'm putting this as a reminder for me and for you. As I mentioned earlier, here's the Excel sheet and the graph. If you'd like to see how the calculation is done or anything else in Excel that you're interested in, please let me know.